Girl has a pair of wings. He's not only good at bird talk and the birds in the trees. Barrier-free communication. Watch the birds fly into the sky. She flew up with it. All of a sudden there was a gunshot. The parents of the baby bird were completely alarmed. They thought of their daughter who could fly. Also saw a familiar coat. Into the well. The crowd hastened to check, but the well is too deep. They can't see anything. The little girl volunteered to go down and check, but she looked for it most of the time, and all I found was the jacket. It also shows that no one was shot at Birdman Well, and so they decided, keep looking south. But it's been a long journey. The fireman and the girl gave up. The two old men are still insist on finding your own children. They went all the way across mountains and rivers. All the way. Finally the news came. Some people say they saw little birds near the sea. So the two looked for each other by the sea, through the telescope. At last, they saw the birdman. But when we get there, the birdchild had already flown away with the geese. The two were very worried. But the baby's gone. There's nothing they can do about it. Can only wait silently in the seaside. I hope the child comes back on his own. But in the end there was no hope. But just as they were about to leave, father suddenly felt something was wrong. He ran frantically to the sea. It turns out the baby hasn't eaten for 3 years. In the end, because he was too weak, into the ocean. Fortunately, my father arrived in time. They finally got their children back. To celebrate the return of the baby bird, they opened a large bottle of Coke. At last the bird child ate the worm feast, but good times don't last long. The birdman seemed to yearn for the life outside, crashed into the glass early in the morning. Maybe the family is warm though, but freedom seems more important. Parents don't want their children to get hurt again. They figured it out. 2. It's time to let go. By the next day, they threw their children into the air. The little bird never looked back, straight into the sky. Although the road ahead is very dangerous, but what the kid wants, both parents will give. This may be love, but I still want the baby. It's nothing. I always go home.